I'm Dr. Thomason, and we are here with Terry Paul. Terry, tell me a little bit about the symptoms that you've had over the last several years.
Well, I've had feelings of being wired or high energy, difficulties focusing. I had issues of my hands shaking. One eye would be bigger than the other. I would go through highs and lows, you know, really high energy, hard to focus, then I would crash and sleep over 8 hours type thing. Sometimes depression, losing hair, swelling, just not balanced.
Okay, so pretty much what you're describing are both actually symptoms of overactive thyroid and underactive thyroid. Both of those sets of conditions is what you're describing. And you ultimately went to a medical doctor. What finally brought you to the medical doctor?
Well, I had noticed a lump on my neck, and the lump was probably about 2 to 3 times bigger than it is now, if you can see it. There's just a small swelling right here right now.
Yeah.
And
but it was 2 to 3 times the size of it.
Correct.
Of it is
correct.
now.
It was very red, and there was chapping around the area.
Okay.
And I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism.
Okay.
And I was told that I needed to get on medication, and basically the doctor said worst case scenario, they would have to cut out my thyroid and give me a pill to take the rest of my life in its place, which was very scary to me.
Okay. And you didn't choose that route?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So when you came into the office, we talked a little bit about what the possibilities of what this could be, and described and ultimately found out that you in fact didn't have a thyroid condition, but you actually had an autoimmune condition, which is Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And we put you on a protocol. And tell me a little bit about, one, how long you've been on that protocol, and what changes you've experienced since you've been on that protocol.
I've been on it about 6 months, and I can tell you major difference. I'm very even and calm. I can retain information. I am not so, all over the place and have to sleep for over 8 hours. I feel amazing. I've lost a lot of weight. I just feel amazing. Not to mention my goiter is some days you can't even see it. Can't even see it at all. And where it was very hard, it's very mushy. The muscles that I have here would not even show through. So I'm seeing amazing results.
That is awesome. I'm really glad to hear that, and glad for you.
Thank you, Dr. Thomason, very much.
Glad that you got your life back. So would you recommend this type of care to anybody that had thyroid problems, or at least a consultation?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well,
absolutely. Get in here.
Thank you very much for your time, Terry.
You're welcome.